Pure unadulterated generosity is one of the most beautiful qualities to experience no matter which end of the rope you stand on. Any surprise then that every tradition, philosophy, culture and school of thought across space and time extols it, but to give from the heart, without fear or concern. For self is so much more than just good values or approved behavior, for really true generosity cannot be enforced. Truly here is the beauty of it all, you can only be generous, you cannot do generosity. True generosity is like a pleasant surprise, catching us in the midst of moments we least expect it to. If you are giving out of a sense of rationalized goodwill, then your actions, while very well being heartfelt and positive in their impact, may not always fall in the remit of the generosity of the spirit. Instead, selfless generosity rises from the very depths of our being, emerging as an expression of who we are, not how we want to be perceived. It is this inner urge to share and extend ourselves that marks generosity, an urge that rises only on its own accord, and as such cannot be faked. It is thus that we all are too aware, when giving, of whether we are simply being charitable or are swimming in the highs of generosity. Therefore, instead of pushing and forcing yourself to be generous, simply allow your inner generosity to shine through. You see, the fact is that to experience generosity is to experience our soul self. We move from living within the parameters of our life and experiences to stepping into the realm of the spirit. We share not because it makes us good humans, but because our soul self brings a definite knowing that we are provided for in abundance. The scarcity consciousness so typical to humans therefore takes a backseat, and we begin to thrive in the wisdom of spirit. At another level, when we are generous, we experience connection, a unity that holds all that exists together. You could call this connection spiritual or scientific, but in moments such as these, it stops being conjecture and anchors in true experience. We see every aspect of this experience and the choices and actions that make it up as aspects of our own being, be it the giver or the receiver or the bounty that is being shared. This connection is forged in love and compassion and creates even further opportunities for generous engagement, thereby drawing us even further into the love, wisdom and knowing of our own soul. To be generous therefore is to be love. To be generous therefore is to be wise. Really, generosity isn't about scoring brownie points to validate our presence and personalities, for it has little to do with being human. Instead, it is about remembering that each one of us, needy or not, is so much more